Okay, so hello everybody. Before we cut off the video, we're going to do a disclosure. My disclosure is that I am not downplaying the military. I'm not downplaying anybody's family. I'm not downplaying anybody's life. I'm basically here to talk about the military, the good, the bad, and the funny. So I want to start off with a story. The story has to do with my little brother. So please don't disconnect yet. At least hear my story. So my brother was 15, 2006, and he was well known around the neighborhood. Really smart kid. He fixed everybody's bikes, spoiled, of course. So a young man that he knew asked him to help him go get a cell phone from someone who had taken his phone. The young man that took his phone was about 6'2". The young man whose phone was taken was 5'9". My little brother was 6'2". So, of course, my little brother agreed. Why not? Let's go help the young man. So they went around the corner to the person who took the cell phone. Well, I wish that was the only thing that happened, but of course it wasn't. My little brother got stabbed and he died on the scene, trying to help somebody else retrieve a cell phone. And I miss him. And the only people that miss him right now is his family. He didn't die honorably. He didn't die for a cause. He died trying to get a cell phone back for someone else. So I say all of this to say, let's talk about the military. So with the military, let me first say the good. Let's talk about the good. You go to school for free. A lot of people are trying to go to college, say they want to go to college. You go to school for free. You're active duty, you go to school for free. Let's knock out a couple myths. The first myth is that you feel, or some people think, that you're sitting in a camouflage uniform 24 hours a day with a pistol on your side. Honey, I can't hide this body 24 hours a day. You're working a 8 to 5 or a 9 to 7. You may have a 12-hour shift. You may have an 8-hour shift. But after that, you have a life unless you're in the field. Now, if you have to go to the field, which may be once a month, once every 6 months, or whatever the case may be, depending on your job, depending on whatever job you chose, then okay, you're in the field. But then you have to come out the field eventually. They don't keep you in the field for a whole year or 2 years or 3 years. You're in the field for a little while. So let's throw that myth out. I'm too cute to be in the field for forever, how long? And I'm too cute to be up in camouflage. And even in the camouflage, I make them look good. So let's just go there. I respect the military. I was Army, my husband Marine, and our son currently serves Army proudly. So let's go there. Secondly, people talk about, man, you know what? They're over there dying for Trump and Reagan and dying for Obama and this, that, and the other. Honey, come on now. So my brother, he didn't die for anybody but a cell phone. You have people who dying for their territory, who's dying for their streets. They dying for women that don't even love them, don't want them. They have women who's dying for men who don't love them. We killing each other over stupid stuff. And then your family has to do a GoFundMe page to try and bury you. Or we're trying to scrape up coins, our little coins, to try and give you a decent funeral, because it was something that was unexpected. Or we have our young ladies who out there who can't figure. I understand at the end of the year, when you're a senior, you don't know your plans, you don't know life, and you want to go to college. College ain't for everybody. I'm not discouraging anybody from going to college, but college is not for everybody. If you couldn't get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to school, what makes you think that you're going to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to college for a 7 o'clock class? Okay, well, I can get some late evening classes. If you didn't study for college, what makes you think, if you didn't, I take that back. If you didn't study for high school, what makes you think you're going to study for college? Let's just be real with it. You know, the military has a lot of opportunities, and I'm so thankful and so glad that I took advantage of those opportunities when my friends said, no, you don't want to go, and this, that, and the other. When I first went into the military, man, I was terrified. I couldn't do 2 push-ups. Let's not even talk about sit-ups. I don't even want to think about the run, the 2-mile run. And you know, people say my body's not fit and I can't do this. But if you think about it, when you have to take a test for high school, the teacher has to give you the material. You have to study it. You have to train your body in order to know what the material is. If you don't train your body or you don't train your mind with the material, then when it's time for the test, you're not going to know it. So therefore, you're not going to pass the test. It's the same thing with the military. When you have to do the PT, you know, or physical fitness test, or the run and jump and the sit-ups and the push-ups, I had to train my body. They gave me the stuff, the material that I had to go over and over in my mind, and I had to set my mind to do it. And finally, my mind set it to do it. I joined the military because I used to love the commercial, and most people don't know this commercial. The Army does more before 8 a.m. than most people do all day. I was like, that's some bull crap. I don't believe that. Man, yes they do. Yes they do. Yes they do. They find stuff. Yes they do. But it was the best experience. I gained my best friend. I got my master's degree. Man, I think I went there weighing 100 and maybe 20 pounds, and when I came out, I had a booty. I had, from doing them sit-ups and them crunches, I can run. Baby, I was in the best health of my life. I went to my first duty station. Which was phenomenal. And we used to go to the club Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm not saying this to make you think that the military is just about the club and everything was fun. No, everything was not fun. Because when we had to take them PT tests, I thought I was going to lose my heart. My heart was going to come out my chest. When we did the gas chamber, Lord have mercy. So many people caught the Holy Ghost in the gas chamber. The gas chamber is to prepare you for the nuclear war, just in case we have a nuclear war like right now. You know, Trump and the Chinese people are throwing stones at each other, and eventually somebody's going to want to throw a bomb, and that kind of prepare you with the gas mask. And so, you know, people have talked about going into this little room. Man, when I tell you it breaks down the strongest man into a Holy Ghost. You ever seen a big, thick dude catch the Holy Ghost and have tears and spit and throw up? Man, that right there is the hard part. The military is mind over matter. It's 90% mental and 10% physical. Man, I don't need nobody yelling at me. I don't want nobody yelling in my face. You are exactly the person that needs somebody yelling in your face, because you need to learn respect. You need to learn how to control your mouth. You need to learn how to live in this world, because this world is not for you. Going into the military gives you the opportunity of being able to get the job first. It gives you the opportunity to take care of your family. You get a check on the 1st and the 15th. If you're off for a holiday, you're still getting paid. You got free health care. You got free dental. You have a free meal coming in. If you're married, you have free living. Then you go to school. I don't see how you guys can sit here and want to be hustling on the streets and talk about, man, you going over there and shooting, but you want to sit here and carry these pistols and waving them in people's face and talking about how hard you are. Be hard. If you're that hard, going to the military, that's hard. And then if you do die, may God forbid, because I'm still here, my husband's still here. May God forbid, and we have lost some soldiers, but we lost them honorably. They were doing something for our country. They were doing something that allows you to be free. And to disrespect them is horrible. Places that don't even give military discounts. You know, we did things for our country that nobody else would do. And yeah, we have the police, and we do have, you know, the fire stations, the fire department. Yes, we love our fire department, but then you have to look at the flip side. Everybody wants to talk about the policemen and how cruel the policemen are being. But with the military, you have no choice but to fight for your country. It's no white, no black. It's we're doing what we need to do for our country. So the good and the bad is there. The funny, I had so many funny times. You know, just to give you an example, when I was in the hole and we were doing our shooting, and they had this rat that passed in my face, and all I heard was me 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 me. And see me, I'm scary. I'm very scary. And so the rat came, me 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 me, and I'm looking, and this rat. Now we at the same eye level, come crawling across my face. I have a loaded weapon. Now we just didn't train him. Rat come walk across my face. I look at it. It looks at me, and I have a loaded weapon. I'm like, drill sergeant come and smash it down in front of my face. Really? Then the grenade. Oh my God, to throw a grenade is like the bomb. Oh my God, how could you not want to throw a live grenade? Oh my God, so me thinking that I'm all strong and stuff. So, you know, they teach you the form and stuff, how to throw the grenade and stuff. And so I'm thinking, yes, it's my turn, because you're holding this live grenade and you're like, okay, I'm about to throw this live grenade. So you standing there and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. So me, because I have no kind of upper body strength, goes to throw the grenade. The grenade goes right in front of me, like, boom. And the drill sergeant, he jumps on top of me, and it goes boom. Man, saved my life. Because I just knew I threw it out there, but the grenade actually landed right here. It was funny. It's funny to me now. It wasn't funny to me then. It creates memories. My best friend that I had back then, I still have now, and I would give her my kidney. Man, I remember the days we used to sit in the barracks and we used to just have good times. We used to do our hair. All of us had the same hairstyle, because we get the little the rolls of hair, curl it up with the gel, put it in the microwave. See, guys, y'all don't know nothing about that, but this is the women's side. And now the barracks are co-ed, so now the guys are staying in the barracks with the girls. And then, man, when you talk about the club, the lights coming on, boy, I tell you, you really see who you dating when you go through basic training, because training is co-ed. So if you can take her while she that ugly, and then when she finally get out of basic and AIT, and you see the real her, because you can't get no perms, you can't get no acrylic nails, you can't get this, you can't get that. You getting a real OG. You getting something real right there. You getting a real friend. All I'm saying to you guys is, don't discount the military. It has a lot of opportunities. It builds you, it molds you, it makes you such. If I think about where I was then, before I got into the military, to who I am now, man, I would be a lost soul. So that is my intake on the military. I love you all for listening. If you listened, thank you, thank you, thank you. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, and I shall not leave out the Coast Guard. Thank you for all that you do and continue to do. We love you. You guys rock. You are my family, veterans included. You guys take care. Much love.